Okay, I just wanted to say a couple things before this video started. This was actually filmed at the start of 2022. It was me and Dylan's first independent international trip away from school and family. We are babies in this video. We just turned 18, just finished high school, we still have our braces on, and my camera skills are pretty minimal. Basically, I wanted to film this video because it's been stuck on my hard drive for so long, and I like to make these videos so I can then look back in the future and see all the fun trips I did. I just wanted to say that this is an old us video, so hopefully I'll be making better content soon, but I just wanted to get this out because it's been so long. This is part 1 of my Thailand trip.
It's a bit intense.
We're about to get picked up.
I'm so dead. We've now made it to our hotel. This is our room, the bathroom. 3 beds because Heath is supposed to be right here. This is our view, and this is our TV, and that's literally it. I'm super tired though because I am hungover. It's like technically 3 AM in like Australian time, and it's been a long ass day.
This is the first pedestrian light. We've been struggling across these roads.
When we first got to Thailand, me and Dillon were very naive, and we just kind of listened to everyone. We had to learn pretty quickly that every single shop owner is going to yell things at you and do all these tricks to try and make you buy their shit. So the first day, we got sucked in a lot, as you can see here. We also got our SIM cards, had our first mango sticky rice, and just walked around the streets of Patong.
In traffic.
The end of his life.
He's living it. Yo, get off the road! Now, the dog is under that car.
There's no place to sleep.
We're currently heading to the pool. We just got back from the pool and we are starving, so we're gonna go to 7-Eleven and get some snacks. They have like the weirdest shit there, so excited.
We ate our snacks and then decided to just explore again, walking around the streets. We headed down to the beach for the sunset.
Sea salt spray. Just put your head in the ocean.
And then we also went to a night market to grab some dinner. But we left there pretty fast because it was so hectic. Everyone just kept yelling. I was like, come to our store, come to our store. And we also didn't trust the meat out the front, so we didn't actually end up getting much food from there. We did get a crepe though, and then we headed to bed. On this day, Dillon and I decided to hike up the Big Buddha.
Now is our daily mission of crossing the fucking road. There's no safe way to do it.
When we clicked the button to get off at our bus stop, the bus actually just pulled over on the side of the road and not a bus stop.
I thought we were going to stop back there.
We decided to not catch a tuk-tuk or a taxi because we wanted to save money. Probably not the right idea.
But yes, that's right, we were not going to get a taxi like every other pussy. Now I must admit the hike actually wasn't that bad. It was about an hour and 15 minutes, 3.5k one way. But it was super humid and you went from flat to just straight up the mountain pretty much. And we were wearing flat-soled shoes, just our Vans, and carrying all of my camera gear, which is actually really heavy, which was not the move.
We're currently here. The big Buddha's just there. Oh, I'm so sweaty and gross. We are currently taking a rest break. I'm disgustingly sweaty and slimy. All my sunscreen is melting off. This particular part of the jungle smells kind of weird for some reason. And this camera bag is a little bit over 7 kilos. Oh, how are you feeling this morning?
Pretty great.
Yeah.
I could keep going. Ruby made me take a break. Ruby's made me take 10 breaks.
Ruby's holding a lot more than Dillon. Look at Dillon's little bag. Look at my big bag. At the top we stopped for this spot for lunch. It was an awesome view and also marked the start of our addiction of fruit smoothies. We ended up having to get every single flavour of fruit smoothie on this trip, which may or may have not contributed to our downfall later on in the trip. Once we got to the top, we just explored, walked around, there was lots to see. We also spent ages watching the monkeys just do crazy shit. They were trying to steal everyone's drink bottles. They're also fighting a bunch, so there's a bit of a monkey war going on. And after that, we just started walking back down, and then we headed down to the beach for a swim and to cool off because, as you could see, we were so sweaty. It was actually gross. We were swimming for a little bit, and then we found jellyfish in the water. After poking with a stick, we realized they did have tentacles. Not like the crazy kind that would probably sting you and kill you, but that was enough for me. I was done with swimming. I just watched Dillon after that. There were so many of them. But then, when we decided to get the bus home, there was torrential downpour. We're currently out here taking refuge under a bush. Just started pissing down. Let's get to 7-Eleven.
Let's go.
Out of nowhere. It was such a lovely sunny day. It was super warm. It was still warm, but it was bucketing down. I had literally all my camera gear on my bag, so I was super lucky that none of it got damaged because our bags were fully soaked with dripping water. We headed to the 7-Eleven to get dinner because they have really great options. Similar to Japan, they heat up your food, and there's just a lot of great, really cheap options there. I'm really mainly concerned with my camera gear, that's about it.
I actually fucking seriously concerned about your camera gear, Ruby.
It's fine.
Really? So my bag is drenched and I was holding under here the whole time.
God damn.
Lord.
Apparently these toasties are supposed to be really good. We ended up ordering a grab back to our hotel, which is the Thailand equivalent of Uber. All of my stuff was flat, so I filmed a bit on my phone. The rain completely flooded the whole roads. It was crazy, and our Grab driver was pretty concerned. Yeah, okay, me and Dillon are back. All my camera gear was flat, but the roads were completely flooded. It was actually insane. Anyway. The next morning, some areas were still very wet and a bit flooded, like some side roads, but still, you couldn't drive through them. But it mostly cleared up. The rain evaporated pretty quick. This day, we got on the bus. We actually have a 3-day bus pass, which was one of the best things we bought on this trip because we used it a bunch. This time we went down to Rawai, where we decided we were going to rent scooters and try and ride them, even though we did not have insurance and have no idea how to ride scooters. And at this point, I didn't even have my license. We are about to go rent scooters. Me and Dillon have never ridden motorbikes on the road. I don't even have a driver's license. But we've come to this quiet area in Rawai. Quite lovely, peaceful town, as you can see. And we're gonna go try and take the scooter into a quiet street and try and learn. Alright, let's go. We just rented out these mopeds and we've come to this quiet street to practice. It was very chaotic going on the road, very scary. So practice time. Now all was going well, we were starting to pick it up. It was super fun. We kept doing this one loop where we'd go through these back streets and then we'd turn onto the main road. Something I found a bit scary was that the road laws were just not followed. People would go on red lights, people would turn and not indicate, people would just overtake you. I don't know, it was just very hectic. But it was all going okay until we went to turn onto the main road. And Dillon accidentally turned into oncoming traffic basically. I didn't get on camera, but it was this turn right here. Hey. And then after that, it was a bit shaken up, so we decided that that was kind of it, and we were not going to be scooter riders this trip because we did not have scooter insurance, so it probably was the smart decision in case anything did go wrong because we would not have been covered. So then we just decided to chill out. We headed to the beach and then went to Macca's to try all the really weird menu items like this pork and chili ice cream flurry. It was kind of shit.
Yes, it was.
But they did have some winners. Then we went shopping for a bit, walked around. A common theme that happened when we'd be shopping is people would just do weird shit to Dillon. I don't know, he's just a target.
What the fuck was that?
And I can't blame them. Then I grabbed a burger. We sat down at Patong before we headed back to the hotel. Dillon would swim every single night, even if I didn't feel like it. Good on him. Make the most of the pool.